Welcome to my Sacral Chakra class. Here we'll take a yogic deep dive into the physical manifestations of our feelings, emotions, sexuality and sensuality, and creativity. Our focus is on our hips and feeling. Our mantra for today is I feel. To start, inhale, arms up over top, up high. Exhale in prayer pose, hands to heart center. I am emotional. I am sensual. I am creative. I am joyful. You can place your hands in the Dhyani Mudra by placing your right hand on top of your left hand with your thumbs touching. Hold this mudra in front of your pelvis, right at your sacral chakra, and breathe deep flowing breaths. Now that you've calmed your mind briefly, we'll stand up to start in mountain pose. So find your way up and start rooting your mountain pose. Hands out at the sides. Roll back and forth from heel to toe, from side of foot to other side of foot, until you've rooted deep roots into your mat or the ground for a solid mountain. Next, we'll start loosening up our hips. So start rolling your hips back and forth from side to side. Just taking turns bending your left knee and your right knee, focusing on letting your pelvis flow from left to right. And then when you're comfortable, start taking your pelvis around in circles, really feeling your hips as they move from side to side. You can take your breath into this now, starting your inhale as you come around the circle with your hips, exhaling as you finish the circle. Think of your breath as driving that flow of your hips. Your hips moving now as you inhale your arms up over top very slowly till you reach the top. Keep your hips moving in that circular motion, arm raised high in high mountain, and then flow them back down to your mountain pose. Hips still moving. And back to neutral mountain pose now. We'll do some hip hurdles. So lifting our right leg first, sweeping it out to the side and down the back side. High as you can, pull your navel to your spine, stand tall, try not to turn your torso, just your leg making the movement. Inhale as you come up, exhale, come back around and down. Other side, inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale flow. We'll do 6 of each side since that is the number for the sacral chakra. I feel the flow of life and I'm open to change. Next, we'll do a quick hip strengthening flow. So find the top of your mat and inhale your arms up over top. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, bring your hands to the mat and find plank. Exhale, lower to ground or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, flip your toes and find downward facing dog, sending your sit bones high into the air. Let's take a walk with our dog. So back and forth with your knees, just gently bending, walking out your legs, finding some movement. Next, we'll inhale, send our right leg high to the sky for three-legged dog. Right leg high to the sky for three-legged dog. Now bending your knee to send your foot off to the left and peeking under your right armpit. Open up the hips. Now bring that right-legged forward on the inhale to step between your two hands and then send your arms up to the sky, pressing just the ball of your left foot into the mat. This is high lunge, but we're going to take it into crescent moon lunge. So start sending your arms back, arching your back. Your face is straight forward for now, but when you're solid, you can start sending your face up to bend backwards too. Breathe. Hold it. And sweep your arms back down to frame your foot. Send that foot back, chaturanga, or lower to ground. Inhale, up dog. Chest up and open. Exhale, flip the toes, send sit bones up, down dog. Inhale, send that left leg up, bend your knee, send it off to the right, and peek under your left armpit. And bring that leg back to step between your hands and stand up again for that high lunge. Sweep your arms up, balance on the ball of your foot. Now start arching back into our crescent moon, arms first, and then face follows when we're steady. Slowly. Take a big breath. Exhale, sweep your arms back around to frame your foot. Send that left leg back to plank, then chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Hold that breath. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Raising our right leg once again, high to the sky, no bend this time. And then inhale, step through between your hands. And this time we'll open up to our warrior two. Arms over top of our ankles and knees, lined up. Check your alignment. Now straighten that right knee. Slide your torso forward and drop that right arm, sending the left straight to the sky, looking up at that left hand. You can touch the ground here or your shin or a block to help support. Hold it, and breathe. We'll stand back up now to warrior two. Realign, and then cartwheel your arms to frame your foot again. Send it back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, flip your toes, down dog. Send that left leg up now, and then inhale, step forward between your hands and find your way to your warrior two on the other side. Hands, arms over top of your ankles and knees, aligned. Now straighten that left leg. Slide your torso forward, left arm to the floor, right arm to the sky, and send your gaze to follow that right hand. Remember, to your shin is fine, or use a block as support. Breathe, breathe. Feel your chest open, your hips open, your emotions open. And we'll stand up now to find our warrior two. And then go ahead and cartwheel those hands back to your feet, frame your feet, send your left foot back, plank, and then chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, flip your toes, send your sit bones to the sky for down dog. Spend just a couple breaths here, deep breaths. Pull your navel to your spine. Look back at your feet. And next you can either hop or step your feet forward between your hands to find your forward fold again. And then we'll inhale to bring our hands all the way back up to our high mountain. And exhale, hands to heart center in prayer pose. We'll do our yogi squat next, our malasana. You can use blocks, bolsters, pillows for support. If you cannot take your squat all the way down, that's up to you. I can show you how to do that with a block first, that is your option today. So set the blocks down between your feet. You may have to adjust based on your body's anatomy, but you want it to be comfortable when you squat. It should find your perineum, your sit bones in a comfortable spot. Hold your shoulders back, your chest up high, and send your elbows towards your knees to press them out and open up your hips even more. Your yogi squat might not look like my yogi squat, and that is totally fine. Let's do a couple stand-ups from our squat. So you'll send the energy through your heels. Squeeze your glutes as you stand. Push your blocks aside if you need. And then we'll sit down again. Take a big inhale, exhale to squat. I'm going to do it without my blocks now. You can continue to use yours if you'd like. Let's bring a twist and bind into our malasana. Send your right hand to the outside of your right foot and your left arm to open up to the sky, looking up at it, holding your hips out, and then bring your hand back down to meet each other to find the bind. And keep your chest open, looking towards the ceiling, the sky. Might get a little shoulder unlock here as well. Come back to neutral, bring that arm up, and back to prayer pose, malasana. Other side now, left hand to the floor, right hand to the sky. Open up your chest. Keep your gaze and your breath nice and steady. Hold. And now find that bind. Reach down and around your back with your right arm and wrap that left behind your knee to meet. Grab onto your fingers if that's all you can, or grab each wrist with each hand. Back to our neutral prayer pose in malasana. And from here, we're going to stand up. So send your energy through your heels again. Stand up. And once you're up, take a wider pose. We're going to take a goddess pose here. So send your toes as far out to the sides as you can. But if all you can do is just a wide leg squat, that's okay. Bring your hands in prayer pose or out to the sides if you like. Take an inhale and exhale. You'll squat, sending your knees towards your pinky toes as much as you can. Squeeze your navel to your spine. Keep your chest open and hold this. If this is too rough on your knees, just skip it. Or do what you can, take smaller squats. We're going to take a few up and downs. Breathe and send it up. One last squat down. Press up through the heels. And you can bring your feet back closer together now. We're going to find our way to the floor now. I'm going to make my way there through another yogi squat. You can do whatever you'd like. Find your way to easy pose, cross-legged position. And once you're in easy pose, bring your hands back to our Dhyani Mudra. Left hand cupping right hand, palms facing up with your thumbs touching right at your womb. And then start your breath, again, your Ujjayi breath, ocean breath. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your nose with a constriction in your throat on your exhale. And just sit and notice your breath, feel your breath, really feel your breath as it pulses through your body. Imagine it like a bright, glowing orange light. As you inhale, the glow intensifies, it's maximized, and as you exhale, it diffuses throughout your whole body. We'll move on next to baby cradle pose. So keep your legs in this position, except we'll take our left leg and pull it up, cradling it from the foot to the knee. Or you can do as I am here and cradle it from underneath your calf. If that works better for you, if you get a deeper stretch that way, that's wonderful. If not, wrap your arm around your knee and grab it from that side. Sit tall, chest open, shoulders back, and breathe, holding your hip up. And now switching to the other side. Pull. As you see, I come from under the calf again and around my foot. Again, you can come around your knee and thigh there instead. This is just the alternative. Here is the regular version from around the knee. And breathe, finishing this one off. Here in a moment, we'll move on next to deer pose to continue the hip stretch, deep hip stretch. So keep that right leg in your cross leg position. Left leg, we're going to roll onto our right hip, and the left leg comes behind us. Left thigh comes out directly from your torso, your hips, and your left calf will be perpendicular 90 degrees to that, but you can adjust your angle as needed. Same with the right foot, depending on how tight you are. We can also get a little bit deeper with this, and props are optional. I'll show you how to use blocks for this. Bring your elbows down to lay on the block with your fingers together, and take your thumbs and put them just on the soft spots at the bridge of your nose to kind of stimulate your third eye. You'll create a balance here where you can just leave your weight into your thumbs and let it go into the block. The other option is to go even deeper, all the way down into sleeping deer. So remove the block, walk your hands forward, and bring your forehead to the ground or your mat. Relax, let your shoulders drop, and breathe. Walk your hands back up as we switch to the other side. Again, you'll roll onto your right hip here to bring that left leg forward, and then roll onto the other side for a moment to bring that right leg back. Again, adjust as needed, and it may be different on one side than the other. And this time, it's up to you if you'd like to use the block as we adjust, or if you'd like to go all the way down into the full sleeping deer. I am feeling. I feel my hips, I feel my emotions, I feel my creativity rising. Now begin to walk your hands up to sit up again, and this time we'll move on to pigeon pose, which is very similar. Roll onto your hip again to bring your right leg forward. Left leg comes back again, but this time it'll go all the way back so that your thigh and your shin are resting on the floor. Adjust your right leg as needed, and send your face to the sky, really opening up your chest for a moment, and then walk your hands forward to come all the way down into sleeping pigeon pose. You may also use a block or a cushion here, a bolster, to support that if you do not have the flexibility to go all the way down. Start to come up. We'll go ahead and move to the other side, roll onto that right hip. Left comes forward, right goes back, and all the way back to our reclined pigeon. You can prop a blanket under your back thigh if that helps here. Send your gaze to the sky for a moment, and then walk your hands forward to bring that pigeon pose down to sleeping. Relaxed, let your shoulders drop. Meet your forehead to the floor, maybe rolling it back and forth over your third eye. Stimulate your intuition. And walk it back on up. Bring that right foot forward. Now moving into bound angle pose or butterfly, we bring the soles of our feet together. Pull your navel to spine here, shoulders back, chest up and open. Open up your chest and gaze towards the sky first. Pull your shoulders back. Let's take several deep and slow breaths here. You can close your eyes if you'd like. Bring your affirmations back in. I feel. Now let your gaze roll down towards your sacral chakra, your pelvis area. Let your shoulders drop, your head drop. Also optional to support this pose with blocks or cushions, whatever type of prop you have. Stack them up to wherever feels good, where you can let your head completely relax and move your feet further away or closer towards you to adjust their level of stretch. Hands can be wherever comfortable. In front of you, palms facing down is nice. I think I might go just a little bit deeper. You can always adjust your props through the pose if you'd like. Find what works best for you that day. Now we'll take this bound angle pose into a reclined position. So remove your blocks or props if you have those on your feet, and then use a bolster or cushion, a pillow, whatever you have at home, folded up blanket, pushed up against your lower back. Set the desired angle of your feet, and then we're going to inhale to look up to the ceiling, the sky again. And then as we exhale, we'll roll backwards one vertebrae at a time down onto our prop. Let your hands roll out to the sides, palms facing up, relaxed. Let your shoulders drop. And send your breath into your belly, filling it up like a balloon. As you send your breath down to your lower abdomen, be reminded of that glowing orange orb that sits at your sacral chakra. Watch it glow, watch it light up as you inhale and diffuse into your body, your whole body, as you exhale. We'll come up to a seated position now. You can roll up from here, or if you prefer, extend your legs first and then roll up, holding on to your bolster or pillow as you push your way back up to a seated position. Once there, extend your legs directly in front of you all the way. Next, take your hands out to the sides, and on your inhale, raise them above your head. Exhale, fold down to wherever your hands fall. First, we'll start with our toes pointed and a lifted back or lifted chest as a way to lengthen our hamstrings. And then we can find a block or prop if we'd like, and let our forehead come down to that prop. Here we'll now pull our toes towards our shins, dorsiflexed. Let everything relax once you're there. Maybe pull your blocks in closer if you need. You should feel that down your neck and your spine, your hamstrings. Find a comfortable spot for your hands, wherever you like. And then just let this one take you away for a moment. Lengthen your breath, deepen, slow. Sitting up now slowly, remove your blocks or props. And this time, again, let's pull our toes or push our toes away from us now, plantar flexed. And again, try to touch your toes or wherever you can, but lift your chest. Hold for a little bit longer, breathe. And now we will take our legs out to the sides as wide as you can go. Grab your bolster or pillow or whatever prop you have. Bring it in front, directly in front of your sacral chakra. We'll inhale our arms up over top and exhale, lay toward our prop, forehead to prop. Relax your shoulders, let everything go. Flex your toes back toward your shins for a moment and then let those relax as well. And then find that lengthened breath once again. Coming up now, you can lay your props off to the side. Find your way to your back. Do so carefully with knees up. Roll your way down very slowly, one vertebrae at a time. So now we'll send some vibrant energy towards our sacral chakra with scissor kicks before we finish with some reclined poses. So first you'll raise your legs up straight, toes flex towards your shins, and then open them. Close them, open them, and just do this, bringing them back and forth, toes still flexed. And now you can cross them up over top of each other and then underneath, back and forth. Two different kinds of scissor kicks. Keep breathing. Now same thing, but with your knees bent. Lift your feet up off the ground and separate your knees and bring them together with your breath. And now bring them out into the floor. Almost the same movement, but out and down. Just a few more of these, still in sync with your breath. Okay, let your feet come to the floor, and then just for a moment, let your knees float out to the sides for a reclined butterfly without the props. Now extend your legs out in front, and then bring your left knee to your chest. Hug it in close, and then bring your hands underneath, under your thigh, under your knee, and bring it further and deeper, pulling from your foot. This is a half happy baby pose. Letting your knee and release. Coming to the other side now. Right side, knee to chest. Now go for that foot, pulling your foot toward you. You can go straight from the shoulder here, or you can wrap your hand around that inside or outside of your foot. And release. And now we'll take both of our knees to chest for a quick hug. We love ourselves. We feel our emotions and we're okay with them. We can go with the flow. We know who we are. We like who we are. Okay, full happy baby now. Grab each foot and pull them back toward your shoulders, letting your knees drop towards the floor. Again, you can go directly from shoulder up to foot or wrap your hands around from the inside to the outside of the foot. And release the feet, let them come to the floor slowly. And grab your blocks, have them close by, not using them quite yet. First, we will do bridge presses, 6 for the sacral chakra. So on the inhale, exhale, press up, inhale, down. Exhale, press up, squeeze your glutes. Inhale, down. Exhale, up, squeeze. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Grab your blocks. Now we'll exhale up and slide our blocks under. Right there in that perineum, sacral area, supporting our sit bones, our lower back. Let your knees float to the sides if you like. If you don't prefer this, you can keep your knees up or even extend your feet in front of you. But for the sacral, the knees out to the side for your hips is wonderful. Breathe. Bring to mind your orange glowing orb in your sacral area, your womb. Let it shine. Bring it in with your breath. Let it diffuse on your exhale. Bring your own affirmation to mind now. What you are feeling, what you hope to feel more of. Final deep breaths, and then draw your knees back up together. Let your awareness come to where your body meets your blocks, and then on your inhale, press your hips up, remove your blocks, exhale, lower your sit bones to the floor slowly. Extend your legs in front of you now, all the way. If you'd like to prop something under your legs for our final savasana, you're welcome to. Let your hands roll out to the sides, open. Find a comfortable place that feels like you. We'll just have a very short savasana today with an optional guided meditation at the end of this video. So for this savasana, just really focus on your breath. And as you inhale, light up that globe again, that orange ball of light. And feel that as your feminine power, your sensual power, your creative power. And carry that light with you all day today, or all week. And now, deep inhale, I feel. Exhale, joy. Now smile. Let that smile creep across your face. And as that energy comes into your body, start moving your fingers and toes, your ankles, roll them around. And roll now onto your side, into seedling position. And at your own pace and time, set yourself back up into a seated position, easy pose. And then bring your hands back into our Dhyani Mudra, cupping our hands with our thumbs touching. Let today's new awareness of you and your sacral chakra go with you on your day, your week, your month, your year, your life. Let it be a stepping stone into a more balanced you. And now send yourself some gratitude for showing up in this class today to take care of yourself, your health and wellness, and your sacral chakra. Bring your hands out to the sides now, palms facing up. Inhale, slowly rise over top until we meet at the top. Hands can float down to heart center in prayer pose, meeting in front of our heart. And now I bid you farewell, and I bid you good balance. If you'd like, please stick around for 5 more minutes for a sacral water meditation. Be well on your way. Again, thank you for watching. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe. And of course, look out for the next chakra class. Later, friends. We start this sacral water meditation by blowing out our fire from the day. Our worries, our stresses, our anger, anything that has brought us too much heat. Take a big inhale and exhale it out. Now grab your cup of water, hold it in your hand. Take a big, slow inhale first, exhale it out. Then mindfully bring your water to your lips. Feel the cool wet on your lips, your tongue, down your throat, all the way down to your sacral chakra. Feel that cool water washing away what no longer serves you today. Feel the water flow through you. Feel the water embrace you. Touch the water with your tongue, your lips. Touch the water with your fingers and touch it to your face. It's your life force, just as you have a life force in your sacral area. Now set your water aside and let's move with this water, a different type of water. You can either stay in easy pose with your hands in the Dhyani Mudra, right at your sacral chakra, or you can lay down in Savasana corpse pose and lay your hands right over top of your pelvis, over your sacral chakra. There is no right way to be, just choose whichever one draws you closest. Now, close your eyes and move your focus to your breath. Take a long, deep, slow breath in. Focus on your breath traveling down into the lungs. Visualize this. Slowly exhale. Visualize the breath leaving your body and taking with it all the stress of the day. Inhale again. Visualize the breath being drawn deep into your lungs, and as it does, you feel yourself become more relaxed, comfortable, and at peace. Breathe out slowly, focusing on your exhalation. Visualize your breath leaving your body, clearing your body of any tension, leaving you relaxed and at peace. Now slowly move your focus to your sacral chakra, at your pelvis, your gonads, your womb maybe, your life center, 2 to 3 inches below your navel regardless of sex. This is your life center, your creative zone. Here, visualize a small point of light beginning to emerge at the center of your focus, a small but radiant point of light. As you maintain your focus, you see this light expanding, its dimensions beginning to grow. You see it is starting to form into a vibrant circular ball of radiant orange. As you inhale, visualize that your breath is being drawn down your spine and into this brilliant orange orb. You note with each inhalation, the ball of brilliant and vibrant orange expands, glowing brighter and becoming more vivid. You can see that Svadhisthana is now fully open. You can see the vibrant orange energy swirling like waves, flowing in a constant clockwise fashion. See the vivid orange waves, the vibrancy of Svadhisthana pulsing and swirling and radiating outwards as you balance the sacral chakra. Now inhale slowly and deeply. As you do, focus on your breath, see it, feel it, traveling down your spine and into your sacral. Hold the breath. Now slowly release the breath. As you exhale, visualize your breath, now a vibrant orange, traveling back up the spine and exiting through the crown. You are aware that as you exhale the orange waves of energy from Svadhisthana, you are also exhaling and clearing any blocks and barriers in your life. As you balance the sacral chakra, you are releasing old behavioral patterns and emotions that no longer serve your higher good. Again, inhale deeply and slowly. Focus on your breath as it travels down your spine and into Svadhisthana. Hold this breath. And again, slowly release your breath. As you exhale, see your breath flowing like a stream, flowing back up the spine and exiting through the crown. Visualize as you exhale the breath as a flowing stream from Svadhisthana. This orange river of energy is washing away, clearing all blocks and washing away negative emotions and trauma. Sense the waves of energy from the sacral chakra, washing away energetic blocks which no longer serve you. Again, inhale slowly and deeply, focusing on your breath as it travels down your spine and into Svadhisthana. Hold it. Now slowly release your breath. As you exhale, see your breath flowing like a stream, flowing up the spine and exiting again through the crown. Visualize as you exhale the breath as a flowing stream from Svadhisthana. This orange river of energy is washing away, clearing all blocks, washing away negative emotions and trauma. Sense the waves of energy washing away energetic blocks which no longer serve you. Now bring your focus back to the center of Svadhisthana. See the vivid orange energy swirling like water in a clockwise direction. Now visualize the waves of vibrant orange energy from Svadhisthana spreading outward, the waves maintaining their clockwise motion. See the vivid orange waves of energy flowing and spreading wider and wider, filling your entire body. Visualize these waves of orange energy spreading, swirling, and filling your whole aura. See the beautiful orange energy flowing and filling your aura with its cleansing rivers of sacral energy. As you listen to this guided meditation, visualize the energies of Svadhisthana and repeat the following affirmations to yourself directly after me. I love and enjoy my body. I am open to experiencing the present moment with all of my senses. I am passionate and have healthy boundaries. I feel pleasure with every breath I take. I nourish myself and take care of my needs in only healthy ways. I value and respect my body and myself. Now, slowly bring your focus back to the center of Svadhisthana. Focus on the central point of the sacral chakra and take time to enjoy this energy. Enjoy the sensations of Svadhisthana, the waves of orange flowing like water throughout your body, washing away that which is no longer needed and nourishing your sense of self and worth. Let a slow smile creep over your face. You can smile knowing that the water has washed away your shame, your guilt, your lack of movement and sensuality. You have that. You are that. You feel yourself, your body and your emotions. You feel joy. You live in joy. Now, let your breath be the rest of the meditation. Let your breath talk to you. Let your sacral chakra speak to you. Inhale. Exhale. And now on your own, sit or lay silently and let the water continue to wash through you. Your sacral chakra continue to balance. And may you be well and go in peace. Lay for as long as you want and let your sacral chakra guide you through your day.